Hello and welcome back to my YouTube. We have flown down to Tasmania to come and watch Targa Tasmania. We're currently walking through the botanical gardens on our way to their first stage. Yep. This is a water place.
More up here, come on.
Want an F-type? Six. Cozy. McQueen. Commodore.
1-6.
Oh yeah. So day one done. It got a bit wet, but we are now gonna go back to the van and have dinner and camp overnight and then go to our Longley leg for day two. Day two of Targa, we are at the Longley leg and we've stopped at the Longley International Hotel for lunch. There's a long bed and a dog. So we didn't end up getting lunch from the Longley Hotel because it was closed because of the event. We're now walking up to our seating spot for leg one, and hopefully the cars start coming soon because it is 1 o'clock. So we're at the corner for the Longley leg. I'll display it here. Guys, welcome to my YouTube. now the Thursday leg, and we have chosen the Cethana part of the day. So this is the lookout. I don't know what lookout this is. This is Round Mountain Lookout. We're not going to stop here. We're going to go down to the cafe and catch the cars along the street. But I forgot to do yesterday, so yesterday's I'll just chuck in the video. But it's very pretty. I'll do the other way so you don't get my face. And we camped here. So it's a very nice place to wake up in the morning. And it's kind of chilly. It's freezing this morning, so it's not too bad now with the sun out. show everyone the same thing.
Plenty of smiles in here. I sincerely hope these. The tour is a very good way to dip your toe in the water of Targa Tasmania.
You're going the wrong way, mate.
Now, Colin, you travel the world, you go to all the major big sporting rallies around the world. Where does this one rank in terms of the pecking order?
It's interesting, it was one of the world's great motorsport events, and in terms of fun, in terms of enjoyment, in terms of what motorsport's all about, the camaraderie, the teamwork, the spectacle, it is one of the very, very best of any.
So we should be pretty proud of what we got.
You absolutely should be proud of what you've got, because it is right up there. In terms of all Monte Carlo rally, didn't keep it. That's what all the astronauts up there. This is where the proper rally is stuck.
There's no throwing in Monte Carlo. Thanks, Colin. So the Porsche guys coming through. Porsches. Awesome to see so many tours. There was 40 Porsches in the event. And the Subarus and all sorts of different makes and models and whatever. And we do have a competing car that's going to come through amongst the tours. He's snuck in there. Then Charlie's been very competitive all week. Little BMW. Doug Flynn sitting next to him. That's a regular to this type of deal. We've come to Tasmania for a long time. And I don't know, I reckon that's a very cool little BMW. As I said a moment ago, folks, if you are one of the competitors that's going to end up standing on this stage to receive a trophy, please.
Oh my goodness, that's like a bikini.
Of course, Porsche. I think there's about 45 in total in the event this year. They are the brand that has won the most time in Tasmania, and 11. Tours. They get to experience all the same stages as the competition. Closed roads, so you can use both sides of it. You don't have to worry about anyone coming the other way. You don't have to worry about anyone. Closed road. Paul Stoke tour, and then you get Brooks over there and Bronze there for these teams. So they've been down here enjoying Tasmania this warm weather. You can really talk about it. I don't know what these girls are on, but I want some. That's obviously very good. Lamborghini roof with roof rack, you don't see that every day. She would like you to do that again. And you would say exactly the same thing about them. Peter Gosky and Sam Ritter, great to have you back in Tassie. Even better to have you at the finish and great to see a smile on the dog.
Absolutely, what the best.
Tour groups. This is part of the Stoker tour still. Also, Hobart Botanical, who made good, now lives in Queensland and runs his business up there. Drive the dead. Number 4, 5, 6, another one of the mighty BMWs. Hello, Alicia. Alicia, does your name appear in one of those trophies over there? Not once, but twice. One of our hard-working crew has had the pleasure of standing on the podium here a couple of times. Well, not here, but in Hobart, you know what I mean. Replica GT40, mid-1960s design to beat the Ferraris, and that may be not a real one, because if it was a real one, it's worth about $5 million. Very few of them left in the world. That's not worth $5 million. Maybe $4. $5 million smile, yeah, well, fair enough. Again, I hope they're good mates because there's not a lot of room in there. Last time I saw this bloke in the passenger seat, mate, you've won the flight, you've got back into the drive. That's as you do.
I guess we did guess that.
Oh, wouldn't be the first to do that. So one of our fabulous tour leaders, Tour Leader 6.
Oh, I see. They have it.
The tour leader job basically is to take a pack of cars, usually an R35 GTR. The fact that manufacturers just go out of their way to bring a number of their own brand down here, and they look after them, make sure they've got everything they need. Race. I might see if I can grab this bloke. No, he won't talk to me. Haven't paid enough money.
Oh, she's so pretty.
I didn't see that one. I had one of the other.
Alright, one of our competition cars. In the trophy section, car number 352, officer from interstate. Targa brings so many people into Tasmania for about 10 days in total for this trip, plus their reconnaissance trip, which is usually 4 or 5 days as well, so you do get quite a number of days from our people coming in from interstate. It's awesome for Tasmania itself. Tour Leader 10. Got a feel for him. Had to drive the Porsche GT3 for a week. Wow, how do you put up with that? Another rocket ship from this in the R35 GTR. Number 535. Happy days. Big smile. We had a good week. Had a great week. Saw them on Sunday. They had a couple of dramas early, but they made it to the finish. That's all they've got to do. Well done, guys. A drama every day. That's part of the fun of what we do. That's been a long drive. Apparently they're from the UK. All the way from the UK. Truly international now. Number 521, another Mustang. Tour Leader number 8. Stephen Penderbrumby, normally competing, not competing this year because Stephen had a placement. And there'll be a fight to see who's wrong. It's the problem with having a daughter that gets old enough to drive. You never late for Vita. It is some achievement just to get to the finish. Go and have a coffee off Glen, or go and see Zoe, grab something to eat or drink. Or Jeff, grab some merch. Once you've lost until you come back and do it again. How good is it to be back?
Fantastic. To get into the top of the hour was very impressive.
Great to have you back, mate. Well done.
Oh, weird. Give us a little.
The mighty and the savings. So the next car that's coming down the road, these guys get the prize for the noisiest car. Probably the most uncomfortable car, but one of the coolest cars in Targa Tasmania 2025. Not a whole man, but even I can appreciate a little bit of Aussie muscle. The XD Falcon plays fine. And they have that all their way for 6 days. He's turned it off. What'd you do that for? I'm really happy, some are not so happy. I hope it's not going to go back, he's going to have fun with you anyway, so don't do that.
Could have like a premium and like a something.
That ain't something. That's something.
Number 527. You need a spell, Colin? You're a little bit weary, mate?
Someone did a diddle.
I understand.
It's upper rooms.
Still jet lagged. Oh, it did, mate. Yeah. So, running all the way through to Canterbury Crescent. So we have a couple of youngsters that would like it before the grand Give them all their shields. Okay, so there's your photo opportunity. Make some noise for the teams and TSB trophy. Give them a cheer, guys. That's a good result. Raise those trophies and make a bit of noise for the Modern Trophy. Hold the shields up, guys, and a round of applause for the Modern Cup, please. So we'll bunch them together for the photo and hold the trophies high and make some noise. Yeah, hold them up. And that's your podium for early modern supercar.
Always, it was a new learning curve on some different tyres, but other than that, it was business as usual.
We're sitting in the Motor Museum at Bathurst in second place, driving the Dodge Viper, Peter Rullo and Steve Lenning. By Angus Kennard and Ian Wheeler. So we'll have a round of applause for them, but I just don't think they've made it back here yet. Never. Make some noise for the podium for Targa Tasmania 2025. They are your winners. Try and keep that contained to a little area. Ladies and gentlemen,